Everyone, so Dapper Day is just around the corner. It's actually coming up in November, and I finally got to go earlier this year. I went to the spring event and it was really neat, and I did Disneybound for that event, and I will have an upcoming tutorial on that outfit. But today's video is actually the first in a series of videos that are going to be DIYs for my upcoming Disneybound for Dapper Day. My Disneybound is going to be based off of the Haunted Mansion Slater, also known as the Tightrope Walker. And today's video specifically is going to be how to DIY your own ballet flats, just like the one she wore in the famous stretching portrait. And the thing is I've tried to find some online. I even tried to find maybe some lace-up heels, but I can't find any ballet flats or heels in my size because unfortunately I am a size 1 in kids. So I decided to just go ahead and DIY my own. If you'd like to see how I DIY'd my own ballet flats, stay tuned. You'll need a pair of flats, ribbon width and color of your choice, a pair of scissors, a lighter, something to mark with. I like using a disappearing ink fabric marker, a glue gun, and some glue sticks, some clothespins or some alligator clips. First, you're going to want to cut 4 strips of ribbon. I suggest them to be at least 3 feet each. I cut mine at 40 inches just because I'd rather have the extra ribbon in case I make any mistakes. You could always trim down the extra ribbon, but it's always best to have more ribbon than you need than to have too little bit of ribbon and have to start over again. So this trick I've learned from doing crafts my whole life. What you're going to do is you're going to take the lighter and you're going to hold it a short distance away from the ribbon, running it up and down. The heat's going to start to melt the end of the ribbon, creating a seal. Then you could take the end of your lighter in order to flatten out the melted section of the ribbon. So what this does is this actually seals the end of the ribbon to prevent future fraying. So now you're going to use the natural arch in your foot as a guideline as to where to put your ribbon. You're going to want your ribbon to be mid-arch, and then you're going to take a pen or marker in order to mark the place of where you'll be placing that ribbon for when we glue it down. This is why I like disappearing ink, because it will just dissolve through either water or air, therefore not leaving any marks on your shoes whatsoever. You're now going to repeat this step on the other side of the shoe. Don't worry if they're not exactly aligned. You could always fix that once we go in to glue them down. That's the great thing of marking it down before we actually do the gluing, is so that way you could go ahead and adjust it before you actually glue it down. And then you're going to want to repeat this step on the other pair of shoes. Now you're going to want to add a dab of hot glue in the section we had marked earlier. I went ahead and I folded over the end of my ribbon just to create an extra sturdiness to the ribbon for when I go to wear the shoes, just to prevent any wear and tear in the future. I also used my thumb in order to flatten out the hot glue a little bit more, so there's nothing sticking out that's going to be rubbing up against your feet when you walk. This is where the clip comes in handy. It allows you to hold that hot glue in place while it dries, while you work on the next section. Now you're going to want to put a dab of hot glue on the other side of the ribbon. Again, you want to match it up with the other side as much as possible. Again, you'll want to go back in and flatten out that glop of hot glue in order to prevent any irritation in your feet when you go to wear them. And then you're going to want to take a clip in order to hold that ribbon in place while the hot glue cools down and dries. Then you'll repeat these steps on the other shoe. Once you're done, your shoe should look something like this. What I did is I actually grabbed all 4 ribbons and I pulled them up to make sure that they are all aligned. Then you're going to take the ends of the ribbons and you're going to cut them at an angle. After that, you're going to again take the lighter in order to singe the ends of the ribbons in order to seal them to prevent future fraying. Again, you would do this on all 4 ends of the ribbon. When you're done, the ends of the ribbon should look something like this. Stay tuned to see me model the ballet flats. If you liked this video, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button for future uploads. Thanks for watching.